Hello, friends. Hope you're doing great. We can use negative questions in another way to make sure that something is true. For example, didn't you go and see Peter yesterday? How is he? Is equal to I believe you went and saw Peter. Now make negative questions to make sure that these things are true. For example, I think you went to Scotland last week. Didn't you go to Scotland last week? Number one, I think you speak Arabic. Don't you speak Arabic? I think that's Bill over there. Isn't that Bill over there? Next, I believe you studied at Oxford. Didn't you study at Oxford? Next, this is your coat, I think. Isn't that your coat? Next, I think her mother is a doctor. Isn't her mother a doctor? Next, I thought Joe was at the party. Wasn't Joe at the party? I think you're hot in that sweater. Aren't you hot in that sweater? Next, I think you got a letter from Harry. Didn't you get a letter from Harry? Next, I believe they lost money last year. Didn't they lose money last year? She's Irish, surely. Isn't she Irish? We can use negative questions as exclamations as well. Is it in cold? Doesn't your hair look nice? Weren't those children noisy? Now, we move towards the sign of exclamations. Make exclamations. For example, it's surprising. Isn't surprising? Next, they're stupid. Aren't they stupid? Next, she looks tired. Doesn't she look tired? Next, that child is dirty. Isn't that child dirty? Next, it's hot. Isn't it hot? Next, John works hard. Doesn't John work hard? Next, that film was terrible. Wasn't that film terrible? He's funny. Isn't he funny? Next, it's a pity. Isn't it a pity? Next, she complains. Doesn't she complain? Next, those flowers smell nice. Don't those flowers smell nice? We can use negative questions in polite invitations. Won't you come in? Wouldn't you like something to drink? But we do not use negative questions to ask people to do things for us. Can you help me? You couldn't help me, could you? But not can't you help me? This sounds like a criticism. Notice how we use yes and no in answers to negative questions. Yes goes with or suggests an affirmative verb, and no goes with or suggests a negative verb. Don't you like it? Yes, I like it. Aren't you ready? No, I'm not ready. Now, add yes or no to the following answers. For example, aren't you ready? Yes, I am. Don't you like her? No, I don't. Next, can't you help me? No, I can't. Next, isn't this nice? Yes, it is. Next, hasn't she paid? Yes, she has. Next, wasn't he at home? Yes, he was. Next, didn't she phone? No, she didn't. Next. Isn't she coming? No, she isn't. Next. Aren't you tired? Yes, I am. Didn't Max ask you? Yes, he did. Next. Can't you find your keys? No, I can't.